Good afternoon, everybody. Christopher from Getting Into Prepping. Today I just want to touch on a subject that's very near and dear to my heart. It actually came as a bit of a surprise, but I'm actually experiencing what I'm about to talk about. Yesterday I watched a video where there was a guy that was informing the listeners that currently in Mexico City, with a population of about 20 million people are experiencing a water shortage due to some unknown reason. I didn't catch the reason for that, but there is no water in a city of 20 million people. Now, to bring that even closer to home, today I'm back in Rustenburg again, and on my arrival here, I was informed that water shortage is a problem, or the shortage of water is a problem. Now, I became aware of this last week, Thursday, when they reported to me that the site was closed and that everybody was going home. And then this morning, when I arrived here, they informed me that it's still going on. Now, today is it's Wednesday, so for 7 days now, there's been a water shortage in Rustenburg. Now, the problem with this thing actually comes from Eikenhof water station, which is in Joburg side. Now, since then I've heard that this morning there was actually a news flash on that as well, that Rustenburg, the whole of the West Rand and certain parts of Johannesburg is being affected by this outage or this shortage. Now, my question is, are you prepared or ready to be without water for a period of a week currently? And it's still not fixed. It's still ongoing. This morning they said that half of the power to the Eikenhof power station was reinstated. So that means that there is still a shortage of water in these areas that I've just mentioned. Now, my question, as I said, what would happen if you, in your current situation and your current status, would be without water for a week or even 10 days, let's say 10 days? How would you be able to survive that? Fortunately, I've got some measures in place for water at home. Even fortunately, I've got this morning, when I came to Rustenburg, I actually have 2 liters of water in the vehicle, over and above the cool drink that I did buy. So currently I'm sorted. But what would happen if at home you were to be without water for a period of 7 days or 10 days? That's just something that I would like you to think about. My suggestion is that you've got to get some water in containers available. Make sure that you've got some additional water that you've got on hand for an emergency like this. We don't know when it's going to strike. We don't know where it's going to strike. I mean, if you take into consideration Rustenburg from Eikenhof is about 200 kilometers or 170 kilometers roughly. If a water outage or at Eikenhof, a problem at Eikenhof can influence a place 170 kilometers away, what is your situation? How close is your water support or your water supply, and what would happen if that is if that happens? I just as a bit of information, water prices in Rustenburg, the bottled water has gone through the roof, as you can imagine, because there is a shortage of water, and you get those scrupulous members that will always make use of that situation. So yeah, just a heads up that think about this. Make sure that you've got your water your water resources in place, and that you are available, that you've got water available, because you never know when it's going to hit. And I can promise you that just try staying without water for 1 day, and you will see how valuable resource that actually is. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to bring to your attention. I do hope that you take heed of this bit of information that I'm giving you, and that you do prepare for an emergency like that, because according to my personal experience and my personal philosophy, the three things that you definitely need the most to survive is, first of all, water, food and shelter. Not necessarily in that order, it will depend on the situation, but without a doubt, water is going to be one of your top 3 priorities in almost any situation. Water is life. Without water, you're going to be in trouble. So with that in mind, please do whatever you need to do and keep on prepping. See you in the next one.